Hi, Pastor Mark here in Turkey, actually in the town of Thyatira, one of the places that John wrote a letter to. A couple of interesting, noteworthy points. Behind me is the ruins of a 6th century church. It's really all that remains of Christianity here. Over the years, the Christians have left, and it is almost entirely Muslim. In the days in which Revelation was written, it was well known for a few things, one of which were these very small snails that had essentially purple shells on the inside. It would take upwards of 1,000 of these to create just an ounce of purple dye, and since these were very rare and they were also very difficult to obtain outside of this region, it made the color purple, the color of royalty, and it made Thyatira well known as the location from which the dyes were made. The town as well was known for black wool out in the hills, and sex was everywhere in this town. They had lots of brothels, prostitutes, so they had lots of sexual sin of various sorts and kinds. And so what we read in Revelation 2:18 through 29 is actually Jesus speaking to the church in Thyatira, warning and rebuking them for some sin. He says, "And to the angel of the church in Thyatira write, the words of the Son of God, who has eyes like a flame of fire, and whose feet are like burnished bronze. I know your works, your love and faith and service and patient endurance, and that your latter works exceed the first. But I have this against you, that you tolerate that woman Jezebel, who calls herself a prophetess and is teaching and seducing my servants to practice sexual immorality and to eat food sacrificed to idols. I gave her time to repent, but she refuses to repent of her sexual immorality. Behold, I will throw her onto a sickbed, and those who commit adultery with her I will throw into great tribulation unless they repent of their works, and I will strike her children dead. And all the churches will know that I am he who searches mind and heart, and will give to each of you according to your works. But to the rest of you in Thyatira who do not hold this teaching, who have not learned what some call deep things of Satan, to you I say, I do not lay on you any other burden. Only hold fast what you have until I come. The one who conquers and who keeps my works until the end, to him I will give authority over the nations, and he will rule them with a rod of iron, as when earthen pots are broken in pieces, even as I myself have received authority from my Father. And I will give him the morning star. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches."